Hey everyone, welcome back to Clavel Creates Hope. This is a space where we talk about faith, mental health, real life struggles, and how to find healing through God's love. My heart is to share my journey so you know you're not alone, and together we can create hope in our lives and in our communities. Today, I want to talk about something that I struggled the most throughout my life and something that it wasn't easy for me to choose to talk about today, which is self control. Yes, self control. For so many years, I didn't realize how important self control was, not just when it came to how I treated strangers outside, but especially in my relationship with people that are the closest to me, like my fiance, my children, my in-laws, my cousins, the people who truly know me best. It wasn't easy, honestly. Sometimes it was harder to show patience and control at home than anywhere else because that's where our real raw emotions show up. I'm 28 years old now, and with the years I've grown. Some people mature with age, some don't. But for me, maturity didn't just come naturally. It came from being humble, from learning, from failing, and from starting over again. It came from my education, going to school, reading books, and studying about behavior, relationships, and growth. But more than anything, it came from faith. The truth is, I did not learn self control on my own. I learned it through prayer, by going to God again and again. Even when I feel like I failed, the Bible tells us in Galatians 5:22-23 that the fruit of the Spirit is the love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self control. That means self control is not something we force out of ourselves, it's a gift of God. God also reminds us in 2 Timothy 1:7 that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound of mind. That sound of mind is about self-discipline, self-control, the ability to pause, to breathe, and choose wisely instead of letting anger stress us and let our impulses control us. And when we talk about mental health, this is so important because when we don't have self-control, our emotions control us. And when our emotions control us, it can lead to broken relationships, guilt, and even more stress. But when we surrender those emotions to God, when we practice prayer, patience, and humility, God gives us the strength to handle situations with peace instead of chaos. Self control doesn't mean being perfect. It means recognizing we're human, but leaning on God's wisdom and spirit to guide us. Every time I pause before reacting, every time I pray instead of shouting, every time I show grace instead of anger, that's God teaching me self control. So if you're struggling with self control in your family, in your marriage, with your children, or even with yourself, know that you are not alone. God sees you, God loves you, and God knows your heart. He will give you strength. And self control is not about being stronger than your emotions, it's about letting God be stronger than your emotions. And remember, working on self control is also a form of taking care of your mental health because peace starts within. And when you let God's Spirit lead you, you're choosing a healthier, calmer, and more loving way of life. The Bible is a powerful tool. And if you can rely on anything more powerful than the Bible, you will not find the true strength. That's why I recommend you try open it. Even if it's just one chapter or a few paragraphs, before you do, simply pray. God help me understand what you mean by this. Guide me through your word and trust me, we will reveal it to you. You're watching Clavel Creates Hope. And thank you for being here. Let's keep building this community of faith, healing, and hope together. God bless you and thank you.